How to get over insecurity once and for all. Now, insecurity is a major issue for many people out there. It can negatively affect relationships, friendships, job opportunities, income, and even health if you consider the stress it causes. In my opinion, insecurity is the cause of all problems in human behavior. It makes people suffer so much that they're forced to do anything to get rid of it, including adopting a hateful, fanatic groupthink, becoming violent, diving into criminal behavior, falling victim to scams and brainwashing, and making bad emotion-based life choices. So what is insecurity? I think it's the perceived gap between the perceived value of the population average and your own perceived value. Notice the word perceived. It means your value and others' value are completely subjective. Meaning, there is no definite scale by which we are ranked and are judged. Humans in developed countries, I think, tend to be more insecure than those from underdeveloped regions. The former get to be compared and contrasted against millions of others due to expectations. And now with social media and the massively advertised fake happiness that people project on them, anyone can be passively compared to billions. This creates subconscious negative feedback, which contributes to feeling of inadequacy, thus making us more and more insecure. That's why suicide rates in developed countries are higher. It's not about how much you have. It's about how much you have compared to others. In this video, I will not discuss how you can get more stuff or more value for yourself so that you can feel confident and less insecure. Here I'll share with you one little trick to just help you feel less insecure, instantly and long term. So, are you ready for it? Here it is. The secret is to deeply understand and assimilate the notion that all people have a level of insecurity, especially those who are on display all the time. You know, celebrities, rich people, steroid users, silicone boob owners, those who talk loudly, those who dominate conversations, those with flashy cars and noisy fart-sounding motorbikes. Those types have the need to behave that way, much more than you do. That's why they do whatever they do. That's why they can't sleep at night unless they do so. That's why they get out of their way to do so. So, most people are even more insecure than you are. And you, by watching this video, you have the courage to admit that you're insecure. This means you're not too insecure, because there's only two kinds of people: those who admit their insecurity and those who don't. Guess which type is more insecure? Hint, it's the ones who don't. And those people you feel insecure against, guess what? They feel insecure against you too, in more ways that you can imagine. I remember an awesome ad on TV once that was about female hair products or something. And it showed a bunch of women in a public restroom where they were fixing their makeup and hair and whatever girls do. And each of them had different hairstyles. So the ad proceeded to give us their inner thoughts. The redhead was jealous of the blonde was jealous of the brunette's curls, the brunette was jealous of the redhead's color, and so on. We all want what we don't have, what we can't have. And trust me, regardless of how low you feel about yourself, some people feel jealous of you. And perhaps everyone can see something of value in you that they can't have. Now that you know this secret to dealing with insecurity, you can proceed to keep telling yourself during your daily interactions, that everyone is insecure, by definition, in different ways. The cool people you know in your life, who you look up to and envy a little bit too, they're insecure in some ways, probably in different ways than you. You just need to identify their source of insecurity, and then you can interact with them on a leveled field. You'll feel equal instead of inferior to them. And even if you can't identify their source of insecurity, you'll just know that they do have insecurity in some way. Because they're human, and it's natural. I think only psychopaths and sociopaths may potentially not have insecurities, but they're mentally ill. So in essence, insecurity may be healthy if you use it properly, because it pushes us to excel continuously. So embrace your insecurity, boldly admit it to yourself and to others, and use it to help you excel in those areas from where your insecurity comes. And again, I think you're cool just by clicking on this video, which is very clickbait. We had a very clickbait title, admittedly. It means you accept yourself as you are, with your insecurities and weaknesses, and you're willing to improve. So you have my respect. Now, a bonus tip to get over insecurity. Delete Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all those useless social networks. Don't be a fanboy or fangirl sheep follower. You're being used by professional accounts as their fan base by which they make easy money. Don't contribute to that. Come on. It's degrading. If you need these social networks as part of your job, just customize your feed so that you don't see any updates from show-offs and accounts that project a lavish lifestyle or unrealistic levels of success. You may believe you're unaffected by such input, but I'm telling you, you may be affected subconsciously more than you think. An approach we have in the gym is this: don't compare to others, only compare yourself to who you were yesterday. And it does make sense. Lastly, let me admit that this title to this video may be misleading. You never really get over insecurity completely. You improve it, you reduce it, learn to accept it and use it to your benefit, and you gain other insecurities while others fade. But that's life. It's a constant journey of self-improvement and self-discovery. So have fun with your insecurities. We all have them. You're just the cool ones who can take them on. Remember that. You are the cool, insecure person who can take your insecurity on boldly and face it. Most people don't. I'll leave you with the priceless dialogue from Game of Thrones Season 1 between Tyrion Lannister and Jon Snow that illustrates how we are all insecure in different ways, not directly evident to others, and that we can use that insecurity for strength. Tyrion, let me give you some advice, bastard. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. Jon, what the hell do you know about being a bastard? Tyrion, all dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes. Thank you for listening.